Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome back. It's Magic Molly Mall. Let's go ahead and hop into it. So this week, if you haven't heard by now, Sean Puff Daddy Combs is being sued by longtime former girlfriend, Cassie, and it's just getting messy. The two had just recently decided to settle, and that only becomes after a lot of his dirty laundry was aired out. You guys check out the story, and then we're gonna hop back into it.
Lawsuit against Sean Diddy Combs, bringing some serious claims against the music mogul, brought by his former longtime girlfriend.
Robert Moses keeping an eye on all things this morning. What are you hearing, Robert?
Rosanna and Dan, this suit alleges that some of the abuse occurred here in New York, where Diddy's record label, which employed her, is based. The 35-page suit lays out graphic allegations, all of which, through his attorney, he denies.
Baby, tell me if you like it. Tell me if you like it now.
The R&B singer Cassie, whose legal name is Casandra Ventura, accuses Sean Diddy Combs, with whom she had a years-long relationship, of beating and raping her. Ventura filed her suit, which seeks unspecified damages, yesterday in federal district court in Manhattan. The two met in 2005 when she was 19 and he was 37, and started dating in 2007. After years in silence and darkness, I am finally ready to tell my story and to speak up on behalf of myself and for the benefit of other women who face violence and abuse in their relationships, she said. Combs' attorney, Ben Brafman, responded. For the past 6 months, Mr. Combs has been subjected to Miss Ventura's persistent demand of $30 million under the threat of writing a damaging book about their relationship, which was unequivocally rejected as blatant blackmail, he said. Despite withdrawing her initial threat, Ms. Ventura has now resorted to filing a lawsuit riddled with baseless and outrageous lies, aiming to tarnish Mr. Combs' reputation and seeking a payday. Ventura's lawyer says she turned down Combs' 8-figure offer to silence her and keep her from filing the lawsuit. Ventura accuses Combs of plying her with drugs, along with punching, kicking, and stomping her. She says he forced her to have sex with other men while he pleasured himself and recorded the encounters. Brafman denies Ventura's allegations. In 2018, near the end of their relationship, Ventura accuses Combs of forcing his way into her home in Los Angeles and raping her. Ventura filed her suit under the Adult Survivors Act, a piece of legislation Governor Kathy Hochul signed that allows alleged victims of sexual offenses for which the statute of limitations has expired to file civil suits. The 1-year window to file suits expires next week. Shortly after Ventura's relationship with Combs ended, she married Alex Fine, who is a personal trainer. They have 2 kids together. As for Combs, he recently released his 5th studio album. It's called the Love Album Off the Grid. That garnered him 2 Grammy nominations earlier this month.
Wow. Definitely not the story I expected to hear this week. And with this story in particular, I have a lot of mixed emotions regarding it. One of the questions I had was just the timing of it all seems just a little off. And why now? You know, we've seen Cassie get married, have kids, and start a whole new life with a guy. Why now choose to take this action? And also, why sue instead of pursue criminal charges? And I'm all for anybody that experienced sexual abuse, or any harm to go, seek justice, especially if you're a woman. But it comes across kind of fishy that these actions will be taken now, and not in a manner that, if they were sincere to me, would be protecting other women, which I feel like should be the goal. And it just, the timing is off with me. If this is the precedent that women and people have to stand on, what duty do we play to society to protect each other? Like, okay, these things happen to you, but you choose to address it 4, 5, 6, 10 years down the road. And everybody has their own timing, but okay, you just allow so many different women. If it is true, you just allow so many different women to experience that abuse. Like, do we not have a duty to society with each other? You know? And also, I don't know about you guys, but if someone was to do something to your family or do something to you, would you want that person in jail? And is there a price tag on that? And apparently there is, you know, in this case. And just a lot of different mixed emotions. And don't get me wrong, I'm against any sexual abuse, any sexual assault. But what duty do we have to the community to report these things when they happen? You know? Like, you realize sexual assault is one of the few things that don't necessarily have a statute of limitations. And there should be, you know, taking action when things happen, save a ton of other women from it happening too. And if this is the kind of leverage that women have in relationships, it's scary. Definitely for men of power. If this is all that they have to do, you know, to get a check, and 9 times out of 10, someone of Diddy's stature isn't going to want to face that type of scrutiny. Definitely when you're a brand, you know. And yeah, it's rough to see. We don't really know necessarily who to stand behind, because you want justice, you know. And thankfully they was able to settle it. But the only question I had was just the timing. Wish it could have been handled earlier. Wish it could have been handled when it happened, you know, because a lot of times we have people that was willing participants, you know, doing the dirt, and then once the shit goes down, now you want to jump ship, now you want to hop on a different team, you know. And I think it shouldn't work that way, you know. Everything was cool when the money was rolling in, you had a nice bed to live in, you know. And yeah, we just see it time and time again, you know, these kind of money grabs. And not to say this is that, but yeah, just a little fishy. It's a little fishy. Also, one of the biggest unanswered questions in all of sports right now: who is the number 1 rookie in the NBA? You got 2 guys really separating themselves from everyone else: Victor Wembanyama and Chet Holmgren. The 2 big men are just special. The NBA is in a good place for a long time to come. Starting off with Chet, who's helped the Thunder improve to a 9-3 record, one of the best teams out in the West. And this kid's impact is being felt immediately. And he's going to be a problem for years to come, averaging just over 17 points a game, 2.8 assists, and shooting 43.8 from the line. Man, this kid is special. And definitely keep an eye out on him. I wouldn't be surprised if he brought home their Rookie of the Year, because at the moment, he is outplaying Victor. But Victor's upside is astronomical. But it's going to be a close race, definitely to the end. And yeah, I got a lot of faith in both of them guys to be future NBA greats. And Victor's holding his weight too. He's definitely in the running for Defensive Player of the Year. He could definitely win that as a rookie, and his presence is felt immediately as well. We watched him play guys like Kevin Durant and beat him on multiple occasions already. And the level that these kids are on is crazy. It's crazy. Can't wait to watch more of them. And yeah, it's gonna be a close race for that Rookie of the Year. It's gonna be a close race. OKC is playing a bit better than the Spurs right now, and they have guys like Shai Alexander, and yeah, it's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a good one. Can't wait to see both of them match up again. And yeah, we're gonna stay updated on that. We're gonna stay updated on that for sure. But Thank you guys for joining me. Like, follow, and subscribe. Check it out.